Hi there and welcome back to Valley por Vida. Well, one Rio Grande Valley native is making a big name for himself out on the ring with win after win in his fights. That's right, professional boxer Omar Juarez is proud to represent his hometown in such a positive way, and we dropped by the gym where he trains in Brownsville to learn more. In highlighting motivational figures, go ahead and check out today's Generation Inspiration segment.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Omar El Relámpago Juarez, professional boxer out of Brownsville, Texas, here at RGV Elite Boxing Gym. Well, I'm incredibly blessed. I'm very happy with my performance. I just finished fighting this past Saturday in Los Angeles, April 17th on Fox. It was my first co-main event, my first 10-rounder, and we came up with a unanimous decision. And I'm blessed. I'm very happy. It's an incredible feeling, such a surreal feeling, really. It's a dream come true because every time I step in the ring, a lot of people ask me, how do you do it to not be so nervous, in front of a camera, stuff like that. But I tell them every single time I step in the ring, I feel like I have a city behind me. I feel like I have the valley behind me. I feel like I have the community behind me. I feel like I have so much people to prove right and a lot of people to prove wrong, and that's exactly why I have so much confidence in the ring. I mean, ever since I started boxing, my father was a huge fan. He put me in it ever since I was 8 years old. And I just fell in love with what the sport taught me. It taught me sacrifice, discipline, dedication, stuff that, not a lot of sports teach you. And I noticed that my life was starting to change in a positive way. So I was like, you know what, let me stay in it. I know this is gonna take me somewhere in life. And sure enough, in 2018, I ended up getting signed with Premier Boxing Champions and Al Heyman, one of the biggest boxing promotion companies in the world. And it's been blessings ever since. I'm just working hard and taking it one fight at a time, but I've made a promise to all my people that there's going to be a world champion in Brownsville, Texas very soon. Oh, it's hours and hours and hours of sacrifice, discipline into my craft, not just inside but outside the ring as well. I feel like the sport builds a lot of character. That's really what has helped me, get really far in this sport. Big thank you to my parents, because if it wasn't for them, it wasn't not only that the fighter that I am today, but they molded me into the man that I am today. And it's just dedication, dedicating myself to the training, to it's a big mental game as well. It's a lot of stuff that plays the role, but I felt like I was built for it. Well, ever since I graduated high school, I graduated early because I wanted to pursue my career as fast as possible. And ever since I was smaller, I would listen to a lot of motivational speeches by Eric Thomas, David Goggins, a lot of great athletes. And I told myself, if I could really change my life listening to words by somebody else, maybe I could do that for other people. 16 years old, fresh out of high school, I got together with my team and I said, I want to motivate athletes. From there, it ended up skyrocketing. I ended up motivating a lot of people here in Brownsville and in the community. We ended up getting in contact with a nonprofit organization called Down by the Border, who helps us out with the kids with special needs. So we've been doing events here at the gym, other places as well. Every Friday, we would train kids here with special needs for free, and a lot of stuff like that. It was very beautiful, but that's something that, it's not really dreading. I'm always waking up at every single day wanting to come to the gym to say hi to my buddy Bruce and all the other friends out here, but that's something that you can't really teach. It's crazy, it's something that it's all the family really does, but it's something that we love. Be sure to catch me in my journey. It's gonna be very bumpy road, physically, mentally, emotionally, but I'm more than ready for it. Big news coming soon. But thank you so much for all my supporters, everybody that supports me. Big thank you to the city of Brownsville, the Valley, and my parents. Big thank you to my coaches and everybody that supports me. And it's a blessing. It's just a blessing to be in the position that I am today.
Omar continues to make his mark in the ring and outside through his work as a humanitarian, as he mentioned, with Down by the Border, a nonprofit organization helping children with special needs. Now, he is proud to inspire and advocate for them no matter where he goes to fight. Omar shares that there are 6 key principles for kids to follow to become whatever they want to be in life. He says you cannot have excuses. You've got to have confidence. You must carry on with discipline and have a strategy. You've also got to be able to work with a team and have self-worth. Now be sure to follow Omar on social media to learn how he implements these 6 principles into his own life to show support for his mission and to keep up with his career success and his overall life journey. All right, well, it's time now to explore delicious tasting food in a unique and colorful environment that has a great vibe for a good time. Check it out.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Antonio Rodriguez, and this is my wife, Carla. We are the owners of Tingi. We started Tingi in a little kiosk on the corner of 23rd, and we were able to grow during this pandemic into what we have right behind us, which is our full-service restaurant. Tingi has been going for over a year and a half now, and we've been able to grow, going on our third location, one being in Bronzeville, and our third opening very soon in Westlaco. We are a Mexicali fusion style cuisine. We feature everything from burritos to our tacos, to our ramen bowls, and so much in between. We love pushing the envelope in our flavors. We love incorporating new ideas that really isn't available, and mixing different styles, in our cuisine. We're not necessarily Mexican, we're not necessarily American style food, but we feel that our fusion with California style street food is really what separates us. So as you can see, our environment is based in the late 80s, early 90s style. And when you walk into our restaurants, you'll notice a lot of 90s memorabilia. We feel, we grew up in the 90s and we love the whole genre of what the 90s was, and we wanted to bring people back. We wanted, families to come, and a lot of people our age now have their kids, and their kids can talk about, what it was like in the 90s, and parents can reminisce during those times. And so we wanted an environment here where families can come together, enjoy good food, be able to look around and remember little things that they may have forgotten.
They'll continue to serve up flavors with a unique twist in standard recipes that come from Mexico, including Mexicali fusion recipes and other blends of deliciousness. Now feel free to drop on by and enjoy the hashtag Tingi difference for yourself. All right, well, that's all of our time for now. Thanks again so much for joining us this morning, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow. We'll be speaking with Omar's brother, professional boxer Sebastian Juarez, who just won a national championship, and he's got big plans for his career in the coming months. We're also taking you into the world of healthcare to talk about an event where you can get free dental and medical screenings while still celebrating Mom this upcoming Mother's Day. Be sure to visit valleycentral.com to rewatch some of today's favorite segments, and we have so much more for you going on tomorrow on Valley por Vida. We'll see you then.